Let's talk about Uriah Hall and Chris Weidman this weekend, shall we? This is a very interesting fight, but not for the reason you might think. This is an interesting fight because their careers are very, very, very similar. And I'm fully aware that Weidman won the belt and Uriah Hall hasn't won the belt. But just take that out for the minute. They both have spattered records. They both have looked underwhelming in many fights. But they both have really impressive wins on their record. Really impressive wins. But you look at Chris Weidman, who's 2-5 in his last 7. And you look at Uriah Hall, who struggled to beat an ageing Anderson Silva. Chris Weidman was the middleweight champion of the world. He beat Anderson Silva when Anderson Silva was just about still Anderson Silva. And then he beat Lyoto Machida and he beat Vitor Belfort when they were just about still Lyoto Machida and Vitor Belfort. Maybe the jury's out on that a little bit, but maybe just about still who they were. Then, of course, came the losses. And they came. Some devastating losses. Yoel Romero, Gegard Mousasi, Luke Rockhold, Jacare, Dominic Reyes, to name a few. The Yoel Romero one was the worst. That knee, I thought that was the end of Chris Weidman. We'll never see him again. But we like Chris Weidman. You know, he's a nice guy. He's got a nice family. But I never want to see a Chris Weidman fight. And I never want to see a Uriah Hall fight. So it's a real tough one. It's almost like in WWE where you get loser leaves town. I feel like the loser of this leaves the UFC. Maybe not Uriah Hall. If Chris Weidman loses this fight, I feel that he's done. That's it. It's over. But it's interesting. I do not think this will be a barn burner. I think this will be a decision. And honestly, I genuinely have absolutely no idea who's going to win this fight. But not because they're both so good. And that's unfortunate.